Hi, my name is Catherine Grimm, and this is a simple movement pattern with intention from Clairvergence. So today we are talking about Kundalini frogs as a way to get our asses moving. When you need a kick into gear, Kundalini frogs are an excellent option for that. And so essentially a Kundalini frog is a squat and a forward fold, and a squat and a forward fold, and again a squat and a forward fold, right? Fairly simple here. Your squat can be any depth. So essentially I'm trying to get a little bit of hinge in my hip here. I want an engagement in my pelvic floor, and I want to pull my belly button in and up. And so when I've done those things as far down as they want to go, beautiful. Some of us just happen to bend this way, but here is really beautiful too. Here is beautiful. I could do this in a chair. Let's pretend I had a chair, right? This could be my squat. A squat is simply a hinging here at the hips. Okay. That's my squat. From whatever depth of squat I'm working, I'm going to move from here into a forward fold. Same deal with this forward fold. You can be as folded or as lightly bent as you'd like. Your knees can be bent, your knees can be straight. Careful about locking them in place. Make sure we're engaging our hamstrings here to keep our knees up if we're going straight leg in our fold. I like a tiny bend in my knee, but really just what works for you. If I was in a chair, again, pretend I'm in a chair here. My squat is simply a little bit of a hinge here. My fold, I'm trying to get my head closer. Ideally, my head is below my hips, right? In a chair, that may be a little bit more of a challenge. Or standing, that may be a little bit more of a challenge. So if I can't get my head below my hips, then I'm simply bringing my head closer to my hips at whatever length that is. So again, a Kundalini frog. We squat of some depth, and we fold of some depth. And we squat, and we fold, and we squat, and we fold. Ideally, we are exhaling when we squat, inhaling when we fold. Exhaling when we squat, inhaling when we fold. One more, let's do it together. You exhale and squat. You inhale and fold. Exhale and squat. Inhale and fold. One more of this set. Exhale and squat. Inhale and fold. Exhale, gently roll up. If you've done a decent number of yoga type flows, you'll notice that we are inhaling in a fold where you might be used to exhaling in a fold. Here's why. We are trying to bring energy up as opposed to the exhale forward fold is trying to let go. It's trying to be done. It's trying to relax. It's trying to settle. But if we're doing these Kundalini frogs because we need a little kick in the ass, we're trying to bring our energy up. And so when I inhale and bring my awareness up, I am pulling that power that sits dormant in my pelvic floor. Hey, are you doing your pelvic floor exercises? You should be. Let's talk about that soon if you're not. When I inhale and bring my awareness up, I am trying to pull all of this power, this strength, this stability in an upward direction so that it can reach my heart, so that it can reach my brain, so that it can reach my crown. And I can be like, woo, right? And so when I inhale in my fold, I bring my awareness all the way up as high as I can to my crown. And when I exhale, I imagine that all energy pooling here at the base of my hips. So I sink into that energy. Inhale, I'm going to pull it up my spine. Exhale, I'm going to sink down into the pool of energy here. Inhale, we're going to pull it up. Exhale, we're going to sink down into the energy. You can do these as fast or as slow as you would like. Please, 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 please keep in mind, if you are starting to feel a little lightheaded, it's a good time to either take a shavasana or a sit and to let that energy flow. Right? The intention is we're bringing all of this energy up, but once it's there, we want to be able to hold that space. And if I lean too far into lightheaded, if I lean too far into woo, it can be harder to practice holding. It can sort of take us off. And so if you are feeling any sense of lightheadedness, please slow down, take less deep squats and folds, and take breaks for either shavasana, where we're lying flat on our backs, or in a seated position where we're just resetting. You could take a break standing too if you wanted to. Okay, I think that that's all the pertinent information. If I've missed anything, please drop it in the comments and I will come back and do them. And so now that we've had the full explanation, let's do a practice. Let's do, 12 or some number until we feel like stopping. Kundalini frogs. Okay. So we're going to start in a squat. We're going to inhale and fold. We're going to exhale and squat. Inhale and fold. Exhale and squat. You do not have to be as deep as me in the squat. Inhale and fold. Exhale, squat. Pull your pelvic floor up. Pull your belly button in and up. Hold yourself here. Inhale, we're going to fold. Exhale, we're going to squat, pelvic floor engaged. Inhale, we're going to fold. Exhale, squat, pelvic floor engaged. Inhale, fold. Exhale, keep that pelvic floor engaged. Imagine you're sitting into that pool of energy. Inhale, you're going to pull that energy up your spine. Exhale, you're going to sit into the energy. Inhale, pull the energy up your spine. Exhale, sit into the energy. Inhale, pull it up your spine. Exhale, squat. Inhale, fold. Exhale, squat. Inhale, fold. I'm going to start to speed it up here. You can keep going at your own pace. You do not need to go as quickly as I'm going. Keep that pelvic floor engaged. Go at your own pace here. Take a break if you need to. If you are lightheaded, please take a break. Yep, feel the burn. Keep your pelvic floor engaged. We are squatting, we are folding. Couple more. One more at your pace. Beautiful. Take a breath. Find a seat. Take a moment. Feel everything may feel stirred up in this moment. Sit still. Feel the stir. Three breaths at your own pace here. Beautiful. Let's find our way to our backs. Little bit of a Shavasana here. Ideally, your back is flat on the floor. If you have low back issues, you can bend your knees, have your feet flat on the floor like I do. You can place a pillow, I don't have one in this video, but a pillow underneath of your knees here. Keep that bend. Or if you want a full Shavasana, legs out straight, arms by your side or wherever feels nice for them. And we're gonna breathe. Listen, teachers will tell you over and over and over again that Shavasana is the most important posture. And I mean it, for real, Shavasana. If you do nothing else on a daily basis, take some time to lie with your back flat on the floor or as flat as is accessible to you. And simply breathe. You can remain here on your back for as long as you'd like. When you're ready to start to find some movement, feel free to take it. But you are in your own zone right now. So if you want to finish on your back and you got some more Shavasana to do, I am never one to shorten a Shavasana. If you'd like to start to find some movement, please feel free to do so. If you'd like to find your way towards a seat, please feel free to do so. Go at your own pace. Stay in your own zone. Like I was saying, Shavasana is really the stillness that we're trying to get to. I mean, technically, seated, fully engaged is the stillness that we're trying to get to. But for most of us in the Western culture where we're too, Shavasana is what's going to help us come back down. And so all of that movement in the beginning, more than anything, it's to start to wear our body, minds, and souls out enough that we can find our way to Shavasana. Because truly, if you could drop into Shavasana and you could stay in that awake, present, still awareness for longer and longer periods of time, your body may naturally start to find its alignment. It may naturally start to find its centered place. It may naturally start to soften its tensions. It may naturally start to stimulate the places that need a little pep. And so if you happened to have been looking for a little more pep in your step, I hope that this Kundalini Frogs explanation and practice was of service to you. I will put a link in the description. I'll try to put a chapter tag in there so that if you just want to come back and do the practice, if you've been through the explanation and you just want a little somebody to go, hey, let's do this, I'll put that tag in there so you can come back and just skip straight to the practice part. Other than that, like, subscribe, share, helps. I'm a new channel, and tell other people that this is good content is thanks. So if you want to do it, please feel free. Otherwise, let's close with 3 breaths together. And so whether you are still in Shavasana, whether you found a seat, whether you're some interim space, whether you've moved on and you're standing and walking around, whatever it is, wherever you are, let's pause for a minute, take 3 deep breaths to close this space. I will then chant Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Om Peace Peace Peace. You are welcome to join me or not for that moment. All right, so finding your still space, we're going to breathe it all out first. 3 breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more. Breathe in and out. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.